Hey guys, welcome back. Euroslam here with another video for you. It's been a crazy few days, guys. Lots of basketball trades we're gonna get into. The draft's tomorrow night, so expect a lot more trades. If you like what you see, guys, make sure you're hitting that thumbs up. Make sure you're subscribed. It really helps out the channel a lot. Got a lot of basketball videos coming out for you in the future. The next couple of days, gonna be a lot of trades, gonna be rumors, news, a lot of top five stuff. But with that, guys, let's take a look at what went down so far, and then we'll look at possible trades that are coming up to look out for. So first up, the first trade that went down was the Lakers traded for Dennis Schroeder. Big pickup for them. They traded Danny Green on the 28th pick. So overall, it seems almost like a steal for them. Danny Green on his expiring deal, also to match the salary. He kind of been in the trade rumors quite a bit for the Lakers. A lot of players they were kind of looking after. It was rumored Kyle Kuzma initially was going to be most of the trades that were going to go down with Danny Green packaged in. But they're able to keep Kyle Kuzma now and get Schroeder. Great scorer, great ball handler for the Lakers to help out LeBron. Can really take the load off scoring and ball handling there. Huge for them. They also have Kuzma as a potential trade chip in the future, or they can hold on to him if they do think he's going to be a special player. But great pickup for the Lakers overall. The next big splash, the Phoenix Suns won the Chris Paul sweepstakes. Now, this is a little surprising here. Also, we heard the rumor coming out a few days ago the Suns were interested and they were trying to make a trade. Now, there were a lot of teams interested in Chris Paul. Obviously, his salary made it very difficult to make that trade. Owed a lot of money over the next couple of years, $85 million to be exact, over the next 2 years. So a lot of teams have time absorbing that contract. But hey, the Suns, they're trying to make the playoffs. They're trying to keep Devin Booker happy. They sent out Ricky Rubio, Kelly Oubre Jr., Ty Jerome. I think it was a 2022 first-round pick for Chris Paul. So overall, I mean, the Thunder, it worked out for them. They had a nice young player in Kelly Oubre Jr., Ricky Rubio. They can try him out, but potentially he could be a trade piece in the future for them. They got another first-round pick to add to their millions of first-round picks they already have. So good move for the Thunder. The Suns, hey, it's gonna get them to the playoffs. Chris Paul, a great leader to have. I love Chris Paul as a player, as a leader, terrific player. But I feel somewhat bad for Chris Paul. I think it's a similar situation to the Thunder where it's going to be they're going to make the playoffs, but it's going to be like another first round exit. And I want to see Chris Paul win a championship. So for me, it's tough to see him go to Suns. I would rather see him go somewhere like the Bucks. I think he would have been great with Giannis or the Lakers. It's just hopefully at some point before his career is over, he can go to the Lakers or somewhere where he can win a ring. Definitely deserves it. Hell of a competitor. But a good move for the Suns. Definitely brings some winning culture for them. Next up, we got the Houston Rockets making a move. No, it's not Westbrook. No, it's not Harden. They sent Robert Covington to the Blazers with Trevor Ariza, the 16th pick, and a 2021 protected first rounder. So it's begun. It looks like the Rockets could potentially be having a fire sale coming up. You know, it just depends once they move Westbrook. If they move Westbrook to Charlotte or to New York just to kind of get rid of the contract, it seems like they're heading for that rebuild. They're going to have to trade Harden, whether he goes to Nets or Sixers. After that, expect names like PJ Tucker, among others, to kind of be part of this fire sale as they try to accumulate young talent and draft picks now, since they've already traded away a lot of their draft picks, especially that Westbrook trade. Rockets don't have a lot of their first round picks. Looking for them to acquire some first round picks. Great move for the Blazers, though. I love Robert Covington. He's one of the best 3-and-D players in the league, hands down. I thought last season that the Warriors should trade for him. I thought it went perfect for the Warriors system. But hey, it's a great move for the Blazers. They really need someone. They need a really strong defender. That's probably the problem last year. They had no one to guard LeBron, especially with the reason not playing. But Covington, one of the best defenders in the league. I love the move. Great move for the Blazers. They're still going to have a tough time Western Conference, but it definitely stepped in the right direction. Love Covington. Big move for them. And next up, the Milwaukee Bucks. They've gone all in to keep Giannis happy here, okay? They made a major trade acquiring Jrue Holiday. And in this move, they sent Bledsoe and George Hill to match up the contracts, but they also sent 3 future first-round picks and 2 pick swaps, which is insane. I think for Jrue Holiday, it's like that's a major amount of draft picks to give up for Jrue Holiday on an expiring deal. Obviously, I love Jrue Holiday, great player, but you better hope that Giannis signs a supermax, because if Giannis leaves and you just lost 3 first rounders plus 2, potentially 5 first round picks you may have just lost, Milwaukee Bucks are in a lot of trouble. But it sounds like they might be thinking that he's leaning towards re-signing with this move. They also acquired Bogdanovich from the Kings in a sign-and trade, which is big too. Great player. They sent DiVincenzo, Ilyasova in that deal. Yeah, it definitely makes the Bucks a huge threat in the East. Definitely they improved quite a bit. Jrue and Bogdanovich are going to fit perfectly in that system. Look at that starting 5 now with Jrue, Bogdanovich, Chris Middleton, Giannis, and Brook Lopez. It's a devastating starting 5 in the East there. It's going to be hell competitive next season after the healthy Nets, potentially the Sixers acquiring Harden. There are going to be some great matchups. There really could be a shift in the NBA there, heading towards the East now as being the dominant conference. Watch out for that. You gotta applaud the Bucks for what they did. Major move. The Pelicans, what they were able to get, and some of those they've made. It's David Griffin, being able to acquire all these picks and assets for Holiday and Davis over the last year or two. Incredible job. But what are we looking for next, guys? Who's moving? Who's staying? Well, first up, couple people picked up player options. Andre Drummond picked up his player option. Chance for the Cavs, try him out for another year, see if he fits long term with them. Also, DeMar DeRozan picked up his player option. So look for the Kings potentially looking for a trade for him. They're trying to become younger. So if they can get an asset for him, he's on an expiring deal. Still a great player in this league. Still an all-star. Definitely some pieces for him. Maybe a draft pick, another young player. Look out for that. But the biggest story right now is that James Harden wants out. As Westbrook said a few days ago, he wants out. Now Harden's unsure about where the direction of the franchise is going. Obviously, moving Covington there. They're heading towards a younger rebuild roster, it seems like. And Harden wants to go to the Nets, but the Rockets are saying they'll only trade him for Kyrie and Durant. Obviously, Nets are going to do that. So I'm thinking Philly. In theory, Ben Simmons is better than anything you're going to get from the Nets. Obviously, Nets, you can get LeVert, Dinwiddie, and Allen. 3 good young players, but they're not on Ben Simmons' level. Ben Simmons is a superstar, great player. And you trade him to the Rockets for a deal with James Harden. You can add some other players and add some draft picks. You build a team around Ben Simmons. This is it right here. Obviously, him and Embiid haven't really meshed yet together. So, chance of Rockets to build a team around Ben Simmons, full of shooters, could work out. Get a nice young team around him. I think that this Harden trade goes down. He's going to the Sixers. That's my prediction. But it's not going to happen next few days. I think it might take a little bit of a while. There's no rush to make this trade happen. Harden still has 2 years on his contract. It might play out a bit. I think it'll happen before season starts, but it's not going to happen in the next few days. It's going to happen soon, though. I think Westbrook, they're going to end up dumping him. Look for Charlotte or New York. Get some expiring hunters for him. Maybe some draft picks. I don't think they're going to get much value for Westbrook right now. It's unfortunate, but they're going to want some young talent. Potentially they can get that for him and some draft picks. At least just get rid of that contract. Get off of the books for it. Also, going into the draft tomorrow, I honestly think that Golden State's going to trade second pick. They got to go all in. I mean, Curry and Thompson, some of their best are behind them. Obviously, they're still elite talents in this league, but they're heading to that age where they don't have many good years left, and you don't really want to put a young guy in there right away. You have a chance here with Wiggins and that second pick to package him up to get another third star. I think they're going to be making some calls. Expect them to make a trade. Minnesota's 50-50 right now. I mean, I think they'd like to trade that draft pick. Doesn't seem like the 3 guys they're looking at for number 1 there really fit them that great. I think they'll draft Lonzo Ball if they keep the pick. Wiseman, Edwards, Ball, they don't really fit Minnesota too great, but the hard part is how much value does this first overall pick hold? It's up in the air. What are you going to get for it? I mean, I wouldn't mind them trading for Oladipo. I think he fits Minnesota nicely. It just depends how healthy is Oladipo. Can he come back to his old self? But regardless of those picks, if they're traded or not, expect a lot of big trades going on tomorrow night. A lot of picks moving around, a lot of players moving around. This NBA offseason is going to be crazy. It's going to be a lot of trades. It's going to be a lot of signings. And the season's coming up soon, guys. We're a little over a month away. It's going to be awesome. If you enjoyed the video, guys, like I said, thumbs up, subscribe. A lot of stuff coming in the future. Thanks so much for watching, guys. We'll see you in the next video. Bye, guys.